Who said, "No, I cannot believe it is going to be in my hometown." And this was TechcoderX. Please join me on the stage. He traveled all the way from KL to Split last year to present about Aioha. And he's back here to do a quick update about it. So, a fellow local KL resident, hello, TechCoder. Please.
Hey, hi everyone, it is TechcoderX here, back on stage. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching this. I'm up here providing you guys an update of what I've been working on in the last 13 months on Aioha. So I'm TechcoderX here, and I'm a Hive Witness rank 26. I run a Hive API node over here, which is reachable at techcoderx.com, and I'm a dev of BSC blocks and Aioha. So, just to recap, Aioha provides a common interface for all the login providers. So, Keychain, Peak Vault, Hive Signer, Hive Auth, Ledger. So these wallets have different interfaces on its own. So in order to integrate them individually, you have to look up the documentation for each and every of these providers. And Aioha solves all these by providing a common interface for these wallet providers. And today, I'm gonna introduce a new wallet provider that's going to be that's supported on Aioha 1.8.0, and there's gonna be MetaMask Snap. So integrating MetaMask Snaps on Aioha is going to be extremely straightforward thanks to it providing the common interface. So if your project is already using Aioha, all you need to do is to update Aioha by running this pm update command. And depending on how you are using Aioha, for many production apps, for many of these production apps, you are most likely gonna have your own UI logic, and you will just have to add some metadata to your app, which this is what we have done to the Aioha React UI, which is basically to add the logos, the name, the URL, and that's it. And if you are using the ready-made React UI, again, all you need to do is to update it, and boom, MetaMask Snap is now available, ready to use. There it is. Nice. And this is how it looks like if it is configured to use the grid view instead of the list view. So now, we have these wallet providers, right? What if, say, you want to view a specific username for, say, any arbitrary user, or maybe you want to view your own, like log into your own username, but you don't have the private key. Users want to view the app. Aioha supports that using the view-only provider, and integrating that to your app is pretty straightforward. It's just by registering the view-only provider, and depending on your app, if you are using the ready-made UI, the login part is already been taken care of. If you are using something else, you just have to specify the view-only provider as the wallet provider, and that's it. So, and all these features, you might think that the bundle size is gonna be really big, right? Well, we have spent plenty of time and effort to optimize the bundle size, and Aioha core bundle size is 64 kilobyte, and as well as 17 kilobytes compressed. So ensuring that your apps, your Hive apps loads blazingly fast, just like what you would like to be, just like what you would need to ensure that to ensure fast loading speeds on your sites. So that's all the features that we have worked on, including 4 framework providers providing reactive states of Aioha, such as the logged-in username, the provider, as well as the other users that are also authenticated but inactive. Okay. We have the built-in multi-user login persistence. We have 6 wallet providers. Is a lightweight library, and it also works with the WEX signers. So if you are using that feature-rich library, you can use Aioha as the WEX signer as well. And if you are wondering what about the other frameworks like Vue, Swavelet, and stuff, we will have a framework agnostic web components for Aioha coming up in by the end of 4th quarter of 2025. And we have about 7 projects that I know of. They are currently using Aioha, and there's currently VSC through Altera. We have Skate Hive, of course, my own VSC blocks, Distrator, checking XYZ, 3Speak, as well as Hive Inbox, or using Aioha for the authentication. And what are you guys waiting for? Integrate Aioha now by installing in your project, and feel free to consult our documentation for more details. Thank you. Any questions?
Any questions for the tech coder? Raise your hands. Put your hands up in the air. Put your hands up in the air. So how many kilobytes?
64 kilobytes for the base bundle size, uncompressed, and as well as 17 kilobytes compressed, and the total bundle size for all the providers which are code splitted, meaning the relevant vendor bundle is only loaded whenever the user actually uses that provider to sign in. The total size combined is about 74 kilobytes compressed.
Very nice, very nice. Sagar, you had a question, no?
Yeah. So I see that you have provided the UI provider for different frameworks like Vue, React. Are there possibility to have providers for, let's say, native applications, let's say for native iOS application, or maybe cross-platform application development tools like Flutter provider, things like that? Have you ever thought of that?
Yes, but as of now, we are considering which frameworks are most likely will be used by applications by looking at their market share in the web framework industry. So we will consider your suggestions as well.
Thank you so much.
Anything else?